Whiteboard, come on. Tell me why you won't do it.
Oh, you want me to list the reasons why I need to sit this one out? Number one, I haven't been feeling too well recently. And number two, this one's gonna be controversial no matter what you say, Robin. And I actually would like a career after I'm done working for you.
Oh, Whiteboard, you're not gonna have a career after this. I'll sell your program to Microsoft and then throw your body in the garbage can after all this is over.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Okay, I guess I'll just shut off then.
Why, come on, dude! I'm sorry about the whole sell your program thing. Fine, give me the cold shoulder. I'll still be drawing on your face every now and then. I'm sorry. So, here we go. No matter what I say on this topic, I'm gonna give flack for this episode. So let's look at some history here. The episode Brother Hooves Social had Big Mac dressing like a mare and calling him/herself Orchard Blossom. Now, I found the episode to be funny, but all in all, just generally mediocre. And when coming up with jokes for an episode review, I had nothing. I couldn't come up with anything to talk about, so I let the video sit for a couple days before I tried to write anything. But then, like the amazingness that Peter New is, he provided me with something to talk about. For the uninitiated, Peter New is the VA for both Big Mac and the Doctor in the episode Slice of Life, and he recently made a post on Facebook where he talked about Big Mac's gender identity. Why am I talking about this? I'm not Aeon of Dreams. Sorry, buddy, I love you. I don't know, but the idea kept on coming back to me, so my name is Robin0928, and welcome back to My Little Robin Reviewing His Magic, where I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and what I think overall about this statement. So, I kinda lied in the opening. This video is actually going to be broken up between the good ideas of the actor, the semi-bad ideas of the writer, nothing against them though, and the overall truth of the matter from the studio executives. So let's take a look at Peter New. Peter New is actually not speaking from the perspective of what the writers intended. Obviously, he's a different person. He's speaking from the perspective of an actor adapting something that someone else set. Kind of like how actors in comic book movies have to adapt the pre-existing characters. Think of it like the older Trickster from the CW's Flash. In the episode, there is a younger version of the Trickster, very similar to his appearance in the comics, played by Devin Gray, while there is another, older Trickster, played by Mark Hamill, who you may know as the animated series Joker. He plays the Trickster very differently, being played close to his Joker persona. So, do I feel this is bad? Not really, as I feel like the actor can interpret a character differently than how they were written. Kind of like how Heath Ledger, another Joker actor ironically, made his portrayal of that character much more different than any comic version we had ever seen before. So, I guess I'm saying that an actor needs to leave a stamp on the character, and I guess this would be Peter New's stamp on Big Mac. Let's take a look at this from a writer's perspective. Now, I don't mean to say anything bad about the writers here. The truth is, I don't have a card for the confusing but yet harmless part. So what do I think the writers were actually thinking here? Absolutely nothing but making an entertaining episode. Now, that's not to say I think that the writers have a negative opinion on LGBT rights or no opinion on LGBT rights. I'm just saying that, in their minds, I don't think they were expressly thinking about making an episode addressing this fact. I think they were just trying to write a fun episode for Big Mac. Someone said that Big Mac dressing like a woman would be a fun concept for jokes, not about transgender people or anything political, just that the concept of seeing Big Mac, who's been portrayed as the strong, silent type, dressing very feminine and acting like Apple Bloom's long-lost cousin, would be really funny. Do I think that after the episode went live and they had time to think about what they wrote, that the idea may have crossed their minds? Yeah, I guess so. I think they had time to, but it was never their first priority to address this fact. Let's look at the sad, but very real truth when it comes to studio heads. Alright, this is where I sound like a horrible person today. I think this episode could have almost been pulled for Orchard Blossom, and this is because Hasbro would never want this to have been talked about with children. Like it or not, Hasbro still owns the rights to these characters, and the truth is, Hasbro's a family company. They don't want to talk about LGBT people on MLP. My Little Pony is a 30-plus-year-old brand, and they don't want to jeopardize their good name with moms of America. Remember what happened with the Derpy scenario? I just don't think that they realized that anyone could take the episode in that light, and if they have, they would have told the creative team to stop it. While that possibility could suck, I do think that's what happens. Either way, I guess you guys want my perspective on the whole situation. I think it's an awesome concept. Big Mac being transgendered is actually a really cool idea. But, looking from all angles, I don't think Hasbro or DHX will ever be making Mr. New's version of Big Mac canon. Sorry guys, it's just what I think. Either way, my name is Robin0928, and I will see you guys next time! Alright, buddy. Video's over. Okay, I'm sorry for what I said. Can you please stop giving me the powered off treatment? Alright, I'm just gonna go to the store. Text me if you need anything. Oh, and I'm really sorry, Whiteboard. Okay?
Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin? Why don't you apologize for what you did, Robin